What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. Do me one favor real quick. If you are not a part of the Platinum Build family, hit that subscribe button for me. Anyways, today we are going to give you an update on the C10. We're going to talk about a topic that I have been getting a ton of questions about pretty much for the last 2 years. That question is, should I do wheel spacers on my truck, and what spacers should I buy? Wheel spacers are a sketchy gray area of customization on a vehicle. I wouldn't even call that a customization, putting wheel spacers on the vehicle. But I'm sure every single one of you watching this video right now has heard a bad story about a wheel spacer one time or the other. You know what I'm saying? A guy has a wheel spacer, they go down the road, the wheel falls off. So from my experience dealing with wheel spacers and dealing with installing them and selling them and offering them to people, I'm going to give you my information on what I figured out to be probably the best way to run a wheel spacer if you choose to run one. So let's go, let's check it out. Alright, so coming back to this, there is 3 points that you want to look at in choosing a wheel spacer for your truck or whatever vehicle you're going to put it on. Now these aren't really in order by relevance or whatever, but they're going to be all pretty equally. First thing, quality of the wheel spacer. Now there's a ton of junky bad wheel spacers all over eBay, Amazon, whatever. They're like, oh, 50 bucks, 2-inch wheel spacer, looks good, let's get it, let's put it on. False. You can't do that. You have to look at the quality. Inside the quality category, there is the manufacturer and the material that they use. You definitely want some high-end material. I'm not going to get technical with material names or whatever, but you definitely want to do the high-end material, whether you're going to choose to do an aluminum wheel spacer or a stainless steel wheel spacer. There's a couple different options, but you want to check the quality or the material. The next thing is the manufacturer. Who's the manufacturer? Where are they making the wheel spacers? Do they make them themselves? Do they outsource it? Do they get them shipped in from China? Preferably, you want them made where the environment is controlled, so perhaps like their own machine shop in the United States. So put it that way. So that's number one, the quality. Always want to check the quality. Number two, this is a big one. Reviews. Do your research. Go online, type in wheel spacer, horror stories, wheel spacer reviews, anything about wheel spacers, and you're going to see a ton of information all over the web. There's going to be people saying if they had good experiences, bad experiences, just check it out. Do your homework. Reviews are a big deal. It's 2017, about to be 2018. The internet is flooding with information. If there's a good wheel spacer out there, people will be talking about it. And especially if there's a bad wheel spacer out there, people will also be talking about that. So number two, reviews. Check them out, do your research, see what they say, see what the people are saying about them. Number three, warranty. Now usually when it comes to a good wheel spacer and a good company, most likely they will offer a lifetime warranty backed by this big giant insurance program, system, coverage, whatever, covering their wheel spacer. Most likely, if they offer all of that, that means that their wheel spacer isn't going to break. You're not going to lose a wheel, you're not going to die. Number three, warranty. Check your warranty. You go on Amazon, eBay, you spend 50 bucks on a wheel spacer, I can bet you $1,000 that there's zero warranty, zero customer support, they're shipped in from China or they're mass produced in some machine shop or whatever. You can't gamble with your life or with a passenger in your vehicle's life with a cheap wheel spacer. That's a joke to me that you would even think about doing that. You know how they say high risk brings high reward? False when it comes to wheel spacers. High risk with a wheel spacer equals death. So you don't want to do that. So those are the 3 points you want to look at in choosing a wheel spacer. 1, 2, 3. Quality, the reviews, and the warranty that they offer. Those are simple. I'm sure there's like 14 other points that you can look at, but those are just the simple ones. You need to knock those out right away when you're looking for a wheel spacer. And if you don't know, call a shop. Call anywhere. Say, hey, I'm looking for a wheel spacer for my truck, my car. This is what I'm driving. I don't really haul or tow anything, or I do haul or tow anything. And most likely they'll give you a recommendation for what they think will work for you and be safe for you, most likely. And also, you can't put pricing really into the factor in choosing a wheel spacer. I mean, yeah, obviously you can go see the ones on eBay, Amazon that are cheap, 50 bucks. But yeah, you can't put a price on the wheel spacer whenever you're thinking about buying one, if you choose to do wheel spacers. So anyways, after you just heard me ramble for, I don't know, X amount of minutes, I'm sure that you want to see what wheel spacers that I use for my personal vehicles, customer vehicles, friends, whatever. So when I first was faced with the problem of finding a wheel spacer, I searched the web, hardcore. There is a few companies out there who are potentially okay, and then I came across this one, particularly in Reno, Nevada, I think they are. It's called Motorsport Tech. Now, this is not a paid endorsement. I'm not getting paid or anything by any means to say this. I just want to make sure that you guys out there, if you want to do wheel spacers, you get the right ones. Go to Motorsport Tech. I'll have a link in the description below if you're looking for wheel spacers to their Amazon page. Everything's secure in there. I think free shipping or $25 shipping or whatever. But those are the guys that you want to deal with. They have a couple brands inside of their general like umbrella brand, Motorsport Tech. I have an aluminum one right here. I'll show you. I don't know if you've seen these around, but these are Bora wheel spacers. Now these are aluminum, made in America, lifetime warranty. I'm not going to look up the specs. You guys can do that if you want. Now these are 1 3/4 inch wheel spacer for a Ram 2500. So this is an 8 on 6.5 bolt pattern with a 9/16 stud. So there's a couple things in the quality. When you see wheel spacers on eBay, they usually don't have a hub-centric ring right here. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. This ring right here, coming off of the actual spacer itself, helps center the wheel whenever it goes on, rather than just floating and trying to get centered by the studs, put it that way. It reduces vibration, balance issues, or pretty much anything ride quality wise other than like a balance issue with the tire. This hub-centric ring here will most likely solve. So whenever you're looking for a wheel spacer, definitely want to get a wheel spacer with a little bump out right there coming off of the spacer itself. And these are lifetime warranty. They are really, really high quality. If I have customers who don't really tow, or friends who don't really tow or haul anything, you know, I'll throw the aluminum wheel spacer on here because these are really, really strong. Never ever had an issue. The studs are really high quality and the studs never break. So you know, we'll put one of these on there if they're not hauling or towing. Now, if you're hauling or towing, inside Motorsport Tech company, they offer a stall stainless. Now these are full stainless steel. I don't know the particular grade or whatever the material actually is, but I actually ran those on my personal truck, my old Ram 3500. I had 2-inch in the rear, and I probably hauled a gooseneck a few times with approximately, I don't know, it had a GVW of like 24.9, I think it did, and it was way overloaded. So I'm talking maybe 30,000 pounds behind the truck. Highway driving, tight turns, bumps, and I'm telling you, if those wheel spacers were gonna break, they would have broke on those trips. And they didn't. They held up perfectly. Everything was great. Never had an issue. I checked them after I got back, checked the torque specs on the wheel spacer itself, pulled the wheels off, checked them. Everything was great. No cracks, no stress cracks. I was a little worried at first, but they honestly performed perfectly. Now the stainless ones are obviously a little bit more expensive than the aluminum ones, but very, very good. Again, I'm not getting paid to say this, but there will be a link in the description below to get some wheel spacers if you guys are looking. I just want to see you out there getting the best wheel spacers you can so you are safe, put it that way. So that's about it for the wheel spacer topic. We covered the 3 points I had, showed you the wheel spacers that we would use here. You'll have some information on the company, link in description. You know what's better than one coffee? 2 coffees. If you guys have any questions, put a comment below. If you know some companies that are really good, that make a great wheel spacer, like Shifted Industries are pretty good. Put a comment below and check out these wheel spacers if you're in the market. Definitely, I want to see you guys get the best stuff that you can, and I want everyone out there to be safe. That's it. All right, so last night we actually have the frame fully stripped, ready to roll, ready to go to the powder coater. I was supposed to have this done like 5 days ago, but let's check out the frame right now. Yes, I know it's just a frame. What do you guys want to see a frame for? But this is like my first like frame off, full frame up build on a vehicle. And that's pretty cool to me, but I'm sure there's guys out there like, dude, I build vehicles like 3 times a year, but I'm not like a full builder. This is my first one, I'm super pumped. I'm doing it with a buddy. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're taking a 2-wheel drive C10, making it a 4-wheel drive. I guess that would be a K10. Big motor, 4-speed, some other goodies, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited. All right, guys, that's about it for today. I gotta get this frame loaded up into the trailer, get it out of here. It's taking up a bunch of room. But anyways, if you're in anything cool in the automotive world, if you live life to the highest quality, if you work harder than anyone you know, then you are platinum built. Smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned. We got a bunch of stuff planned for you guys. It's gonna be a fun ride. Learning all this YouTube stuff, and I love it. And thank you for watching. I hope everyone had a great day. Thanks. You wouldn't cook toast in a toaster while you're in a jacuzzi or a hot tub, would you? So don't put a cheap wheel spacer on your vehicle.